Hi, I'm Richard Holcomb, and thanks for joining us today for Who Rocks New Mexico? Today we'll visit with Dr. David Calkins, who has a drug-free treatment for pain. Then we'll see how Mountain West Sales makes it easy to choose the right fireplace for your home. And we'll explore all that Jubilee Los Lunas has to offer. But first, let's see how Dr. Greg Lepore and his staff have taken dentistry to a whole new level.
Hello, my name's Dr. Greg Lepore, and this is our practice. Our name of our practice is Lepore & Associates, or also Smiles by Design. We do general dentistry, fillings, cleanings, extractions, crowns, bridges, implants. There's another side of the practice where I do a lot of full mouth rehabilitation, pain management, and veneers or cosmetic work.
I've been to a lot of dentist office, and your staff is so friendly. They're inviting. I love the modern look of the office. So I did get 6 veneers on my top. One of the things that was important to me in getting veneers was the shade. I really wanted that white look. They recommended based on, what would look more natural than what I wanted initially, because I wanted that bright smile, gleaming, and it wasn't realistic. They pulled out different shades in the light. You could see the difference, how it looks in different lighting. So that was really helpful to making my decision too. We
are the experts. We'll give you our opinion, but ultimately we try to make your teeth look the way that you want them to look.
They took my advice, what I wanted when I was looking for more of a straighter edge than the rounded.
If there's any changes we need to make, we can send those right back to our ceramist here while you sit comfortably and watch TV while she makes the changes, and then when they're done, we try them back in and we cement them, and then you get to go on your way. So it creates a lot less stress both on my side and on you, because you know you're going to get what you want when you leave.
I'm very happy. I get a lot of compliments on my teeth. I'm used to them now. At first, that metamorphosis, going through that stage of just a new look, I'm fully used to it right now, so I'm happy.
I would sincerely ask any of you that may be watching that are looking for a new dental home to come try us out. I would love the opportunity to take care of you, and we look forward to meeting you soon.
After living in Albuquerque, renting for 3 years, we decided we really wanted to build our own home, and we came out here and saw Jubilee and the beautiful models, and we started thinking, wow, we can create our dream home.
I love this place. The fact that we have a home that we got to design, and we just love everything about it.
I think once I knew that I could have a clean slate and create whatever I wanted, move walls, I was excited. I asked about putting this wall with a fireplace, the see-through fireplace. Then, doors, sliding doors, pocket doors. A huge shower with a big round window. Makes me feel like I'm in an aquarium. It got better and better. This is really our dream home.
This place is full of active adults. You just look at the schedule, and you could keep yourself busy every day of the week, all day long. The friends here that you meet are like, everybody's waving hi on the street, and you feel like it's instant friendships with everybody here. Having just retired from the military, this is just like a blessing to be able to find a place where we don't have to move, where we have what we want. And it's beautiful.
Perfect.
Right, the location is gorgeous here, and this is where we intend to stay. We're very excited.
We love
we
it.
Just love
we
it.
love it.
We can't believe we're here every day. It's like, this is a resort, I can't believe we get to stay here.
So I keep thinking someone says it's time to check out, but no, we live here, so it's great.
Coming up, Rocky Mountain Stone is New Mexico's go-to place for granite countertops and all types of natural stone.
Introducing AdWallet, the system that actually pays you for your attention. When you download AdWallet at adwallet.com, advertisers will pay you 50 cents every single time you watch their ad and an additional 25 cents if you share that ad on social media. You'll be paid in real cash, not in points, credits, or rebates. In the time it took you to watch this ad, you could have already made 75 cents. Download AdWallet exclusively at adwallet.com today. AdWallet. Paid attention.
Hi, I'm Michael Newman, host of New Mexico True Television, coming up right after Who Rocks. New Mexico True Television will showcase our great state as you've never seen it before, and will provide you with travel tips to make it easy for you to plan your next New Mexico True adventure. So stay right here, enjoy Who Rocks, and stay with us at 8:30 for New Mexico True Television. We'll see you in just a few minutes.
Rocky Mountain Stone has been supplying New Mexico with granite countertops, flagstone pavers, and other types of natural stone product for more than 50 years. Let's find out what makes them so successful.
Rocky Mountain Stone got started in 1963. My mom and dad opened a materials yard with a friend from upstate New York.
I told him one day, I said, Earl, I'd like to start a little stone yard, and it's not going to be much, and you can run it, and that's how Rocky Mountain Stone Company got started.
I don't know exactly how we got into the dimensional stone business, whether it was cutting the travertine. We're now running 3 quarries at the processing facility in Berlin, and then the granite countertop scene kind of opened up, and that's really where it took off.
Vince and Scott believe in more than just business and profit. They're committed to being involved in their community.
My dad's involved with San Clemente Church, and he was sitting on the building committee when there was discussion about expanding that church and doing a remodel. When they built it, there's stone on the interior behind the altar, and the altar and the lectern and the baptismal font is all New Mexico travertine. We processed all that material at our plant, and we donated all of that as well as all the veneer stone for inside and outside the church. It's a spectacular building. The companies, Rocky Mountain Stone and New Mexico Travertine, have a great future. You know, we've got a couple of kids that may come into the business. I think that there's some opportunities for acquiring additional quarry properties and continuing to position the company so that we have the resources and the production capability so that we can be more competitive in the future. We're located about 7/10 of a mile south of Jefferson on the west frontage road of I-25. We're open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday and 9 till noon on Saturdays.
Coming up next, Valley Fence Company, a family-owned business you can count on.
I'm Steve McKee, president of McKee Wallworking Company and author of When Growth Stalls and Power Branding, with a tip about how you can make your business rock. A century ago, Coca-Cola stood in a category by itself. But competitors entered the market, blurred the distinctions, and brought up a whole new set of challenges. Yet today, Coke remains iconic because the company understands the power of its brand. Brands that have managed to achieve success over the long term understand that as markets mature, differences blur. They know that their challenge is not to be better than their competition, but to stay different. There was a time when CNN was the only cable news network, and it developed a loyal following that kept it on top for years. But its success attracted copycats, and now CNN has lost its leadership position. Similarly, Miller Lite was the first beer to combine taste great and less filling. But today, there are dozens of light beers, and Miller Lite is struggling to find its place. For its part, Coke does have a secret formula that it keeps locked up in its Atlanta vault. But beyond its syrup, Coke knows its success is due less to the secrecy of its recipe than the sophistication of its branding. Only Coca-Cola is Coca-Cola, a lesson it was reminded of the hard way by the new Coke debacle. Even as copycats mimic its product, as long as Coke maintains its focus, they'll never overtake its brand. Whether your company is young or old, the market leader or an upstart, the more success you attain, the more quickly and aggressively competitors will invade your turf. You have to stay one step ahead of them, and effective branding can help you do so.
what every child deserves.
To be safe in our home.
Food and clothes.
Not to be hurt.
A good education.
To grow up with our brothers and sisters.
To be loved, valued, and respected.
El Ranchito is a loving and stable children's home where brothers and sisters can live together as they grow into adulthood or until they can be reunited with their families. With your help, El Ranchito de los Niños will continue its mission for years to come. Learn how you can help. Call us today.
We're looking for businesses that rock New Mexico. If that's your business or you have a recommendation, we'd love to hear from you. Email Andrew at cliffdwellerdigital.com. Let's discover why contractors and homeowners alike count on Valley Fence Company for projects big and small.
Valley Fence was started by my grandfather in 1969, and when he got started, it was just a matter of hard work because he didn't have the opportunities, he didn't have the traditional education that a lot of folks have, and so for him it was just working hard and just trying to get that ball rolling.
The one thing my father had was he didn't have any limits, so he just continued to say, hey, let's try this and let's try this and let's go to this project. And it's very interesting. My father started it, and I think my gift is to just take what we had and try to make it better. And now with my son coming in, he's got some of mine and some of his grandfather's stuff in him, and so I think that's a good combination for the third generation to really expand what we're doing with technology. It's just bringing so many other opportunities for us, and he's a huge part of that coming on.
We have a wide range of products, and we offer the traditional fence items such as chain link, cedar, Latia fence.
We offer just about anything you can think of. You have powder coating products that go over that now. You've got vinyl, you've got wood, you've got composite. We are an anchor distributor for Design Master. Design Master is going to give you the longevity. It's a powder coated product. It's just going to be around for a long, long time, and compared to being a painted product, it's just, there's no comparison.
Where we really pride ourselves is the custom work. Technology's come so far now, the things that we could do 20 years ago and the things we can do now are drastically different. For example, with our plasma cutter now, we can custom design gates and our fences, and we can provide customers just about anything they want.
We take it from its inception of cutting it out with your design and then powder coating it to any particular color that you may want.
So we really love when customers come and challenge us and say, can you help us get this done? Our answer almost every time is yes, and we're happy with how it turns out. Gates can be an excellent accent for somebody's home. Our ability to customize them can make them fit your home's look and design so well that if your home looks a certain way, we can make your gate look a certain way, and it's just an opportunity to really, really showcase your fence and to put a bow on it. They're all compatible with gate operators. So if you want access control, if you want to be able to get into your home via remote or via your phone, there's a ton of options these days, and it does make our lives a lot easier and provides a ton of security.
Over the last couple of years, we've also expanded our line into handrail. For some of our seniors, we put in handrails on their homes to help them, obviously, as they're getting older. Different designs, different colors.
Valley Fence Company is rooted in our community. We're happy to be from the South Valley. We're happy to be locally owned and from New Mexico, and a multiple generational business. I'm the third generation to work for the family business.
We just love our state. We love our community. We want to give back to that. We know that that's what's made our company successful. And we're not going anywhere. We're licensed, bonded, and insured. And we're going to be here for you today, tomorrow, and in 20 years from now.
Coming up next, what's new in fireplaces at Mountain West Sales? In today's competitive marketing environment, there's a lot of buzz about drone video. Businesses of all types are looking skyward for better images to promote their companies, products, and services. Communities large and small are using drone video for economic development and tourism applications. Real estate agents know the value of drone video as a powerful selling tool for the homes, commercial buildings, and properties that they represent. Even ranchers are finding new and unique uses for drone video. And everyone wants professional drone video for their websites, social media, trade shows, and more. That's why Cliff Dweller Digital has 3 full-time FAA-certified drone pilots on staff. They'll consult with you to ensure that your drone footage captures exactly what you want and need. Nothing compares to drone video. Shot indoors or out, by the professionals with more drone capabilities and experience than anyone else in New Mexico. Cliff Dweller Digital. Check us out at cliffdwellerdigital.com or call Andrew at 505-363-2796. We look forward to working with you. Let's discover why Mountain West Sales is the go-to place for fireplaces, inserts, and related products.
My dad worked in the lumber business for about 12 years or so, and then he started Mountain West Sales in 1989. He was selling wood-burning fireplaces at the lumber yard where he was working right before he started this business. And he talked to the rep for Heatilator Fireplaces and bought a truckload of fireplaces, and that's how that got started. In the beginning it was just simple wood-burning fireplaces, and so the product offering has really expanded a lot over that time. With the invention of direct vent gas fireplaces, which are very highly efficient fireplaces that don't use any room air for combustion, they've really been able to come up with a lot of different things. So you can see behind me, these are some of the more popular looks that we have now with the contemporary styles, with linear burners, burners that are hidden, and then different media choices. So instead of just logs, we have stones or glass of various colors. You can get LED lights inside the fireplace so that you can have the fireplace doing something in the months that you wouldn't actually have a fire inside of there. So there's really so many looks for so many different styles of homes that we have now. We have a huge selection. We carry 5 or 6 major brands, lots of different fuel sources, and almost everything that we carry there's an example of here in the showroom, so that people can really come in and actually experience the product. The architect Frank Lloyd Wright said that the fireplace is the heart of the home, and we have so many different striking, contemporary, and traditional looks that it can be a real centerpiece of the house now, which is what it's supposed to be. I really recommend you come down to our showroom and take a look if you're in the market for any of these products. We've got, I think, the best selection in town. I know that our staff here are the most knowledgeable, personable, and easygoing that you'll find anywhere. There's not a lot of pressure. We just answer your questions and provide you with solutions.
Coming up, the New Mexico Cancer Center is on the forefront of non-surgical skin cancer treatment. If the words desperation and hopelessness come to mind when you hear the name St. Felix Pantry, think again. St. Felix Pantry is focused on helping individuals and families get through the tough times, overcome the odds, and progress towards self-sufficiency.
Sister Genevieve started the pantry 25 years ago, and we moved here in this building 1992. And today we serve over 1,000 families a week. A lot of people benefit from St. Felix Pantry. Single mothers, elderly, low income, the homeless, they all come from all over New Mexico.
As a locally and family-owned and operated funeral home, we believe strongly about giving back in our community. And one of the ways that we feel that giving back is key here in Rio Rancho area is through St. Felix Pantry. We became exposed to St. Felix on a tour a number of years ago, and I was shocked by the number of families that St. Felix is serving each and every day with core needs like food and clothing and other resources to help families through difficult times. They do such amazing work, and so it was an easy decision for us to choose St. Felix Pantry as one way that we could give back in our community.
Keeps you going through the month. You know, when you run out of regular food, you come here and you find more regular food, which is great.
St. Felix has done an outstanding job in the community. They are the only pantry in Sandoval County that supports Albuquerque, Sandoval County, Rio Rancho, Corrales, Bernalillo. They continue to impress me with all of the different things that they do, whether it be the Thanksgiving dinner that they put on every year that serves thousands of people, to serving the community daily to help those in need. Without them, I'm not sure what we would do in this community without them.
It's a great help. It helps me a lot. I use the bread very much
I even use it for the dog too.
I see St. Felix Pantry as being a true blessing to this community because so many times we are able to refer families and individuals who struggle to St. Felix Pantry to receive some help, short-term help that they need. St. Felix has been a great help to us in helping those people who do struggle.
It's a nice place to come to. Whenever you're in a situation and you need something to eat for your family, it's a good place to come to.
As the principal at Puesta del Sol Elementary, I see the needs that are present in our community and the fact that we have students who come to school hungry each day. And so with that, we're very fortunate to have come into contact and partnered with St. Felix Pantry and being able to access the wonderful resources that they're able to provide our families through our backpack program, in which we are able to send food home with our students each weekend, so that those long weekends they have something that they can eat at that point in time.
If it wasn't for St. Felix, I don't know where I'd be today. St. Felix as a veteran has helped me to not only reach my full potential and goals. I like the environment. Everybody here is really friendly and it's always here to help, even if it's not something to do with the pantry.
We need your help. Please donate to help continue our ministry. Visit stfelixpantry.org.
I think losing a pet is still just like losing a human family member, because this pet has been part of your life, part of your family. They love you unconditionally. You can have a horrible day and there they still are. They get us through those tough times in life. And they are family. It doesn't matter whether they're furry or feathered, they are part of our family, and it hurts. It hurts to lose a loved one that's been so close to you and been so loyal and just part of a special member of your family. I have an older dog now, and so I know what's coming. I know our routine will change. I know the history and all the things that are coming up. So I know what it's like to sit on both sides of the table. The way we care for pets at end of life is very similar to humans. So we do have cremation options available for pets, and that wasn't something that was available years ago. We do have burial options for pets. I think the fact that we are a mobile society and we're moving around more, I think that's definitely changed. The cremation rates are on the rise, and I think that's affected. People want to take their loved one with them because we're a mobile society. We are able to care for families who come to us directly, and then we can also care for families through their vet clinic as well. Most pets pass away at a vet clinic, and so we're going to then be able to care for the families. So we're continuing to help with our veterinary clinics as well as those families that come to us directly. We're seeing a definite increase of a mobile vet. There's a benefit. They don't have the brick and mortar, so they're able to be flexible. They're able to come to someone's home, and they're able to care for that pet right there at the very end. I think it's a wonderful service. I think when you're in those challenging situations, to have somebody come to your home and take away that one added bit of stress, I think is really nice.
As a mobile veterinarian, I provide veterinary services for end-of-life care for pets and their families in the home. I come to them where everybody is most relaxed, including the pet. In my experience and from the feedback I've received from my clients, the wonderful dignity and respect that every pet is treated with by the team at Best Friends, and also the care and compassion that the families are treated with by the staff members at Best Friends, are really what set them apart.
Best Friends might surprise you. We care for a lot of different types of pets. We have cared for snakes and guinea pigs and hedgehogs and birds and dogs and cats, alpacas, even small horses. So we know people have a lot of different best friends, and so we're going to be there to take care of that best friend for you when the time comes. We've got numerous urns that you can select from. We can do a paw print. We could gather a small clipping of fur. We can do some beautiful memory glass. So equally important, I think, is to memorialize. Sometimes memorializing is just by engraving your pet's name on the urn. Best Friends can help you with that. Reach out to us, because when the time comes, we want to be there to walk alongside you and to help you with whatever your situation might be.
Approximately 6 million visitors come to Albuquerque each year, all year long. They represent millions of dollars to our economy, so we need to welcome them and treat them right. You may think that hospitality training is just for people in the hospitality industry, like restaurants and hotels, right? Well, hospitals, pharmacies, gas stations, fast food restaurants, and many others also qualify. If your business touches or has the potential to touch our visitors, then you should consider attending one of our Albuquerque Concierge Excellence or ACE trainings.
A lot of informative information about Albuquerque and kind of reminding me the things that I do love about Albuquerque and looking at it as a local, but also keeping in mind of a tourist and reminding myself to try these places out, and that way I'm able to recommend and talk really highly about Albuquerque and what we have to offer.
If you're looking for a way for you and your staff to enhance your customer service experience, Visit Albuquerque would like to invite you to join us at one of our monthly ACE classes. The 3-hour course explores things to do and see in the Albuquerque area, as well as the do's and don'ts of customer service. ACE is helpful for all positions, and it's worth the $25 per student investment. To learn how you can make each guest experience better, call 505-222-4338 or email partnerevents@visitabq.org. One out of every 5 Americans will develop some type of skin cancer in their lifetime. The New Mexico Cancer Center has an innovative, non-surgical treatment for many types of skin cancer. Let's learn more. Finding out you have skin cancer can be a difficult diagnosis to accept, and unfortunately, skin cancer is a diagnosis that many New Mexicans face because while our beautiful sunshine is a great reason to love living in the land of enchantment, it also puts us at higher risk for developing skin cancer. For years, surgery has been the most common way to treat skin cancer, and while surgery is effective, it's also invasive and often painful, leaving behind scars from the treatment. But now there's a better and pain-free way to treat non-melanoma skin cancer. The New Mexico Cancer Center is the only place in the state that treats basal cell skin cancer and squamous cell skin cancer without surgery. The New Mexico Cancer Center team uses a specialized system that delivers a very precise dose of radiation to the skin cancer and a small margin around it, destroying the damaged cells while protecting the surrounding skin. And this means no cutting, no pain, no downtime, and no scarring.
With this kind of non-invasive radiation therapy, it's a few short treatments. Each treatment takes less than 30 seconds once the patient is set up, and patients can go straight from treatment to the golf course or the pool. There's no downtime, there's no restriction in their regular activities.
When treating something as serious as skin cancer, it's a good idea to understand the different treatment options available to you. Some cases require surgery, but many others can be successfully treated using this non-invasive approach that only New Mexico Cancer Center offers. The procedure is covered by most major medical insurance plans and Medicaid, so if you are facing a skin cancer diagnosis, call the New Mexico Cancer Center to schedule your consultation. The New Mexico Cancer Center, your strongest ally to conquer cancer. Well, that's all the time we have this week on Who Rocks New Mexico, and I hope you've enjoyed the show as much as I've enjoyed bringing it to you. For more information on the people that you saw today on the show, visit us online at whorocksnm.com. And remember, when you're out and about, if you see our men and women in uniform, stop them and thank them for their service. Have a great week, everybody. We'll see you right back here again next week on KOB4 for another episode of Who Rocks New Mexico.